Okay, it's on.
Sorry, yeah, I had to get that out of the way.
Okay.
Okay. Hi guys, welcome to the first test episode for In the Troop.
Episode 00 of In the Troop. So today, I guess, introductions are in order since this is episode 00.
Ooh.
Yeah, So, what's up, everybody? What's everybody?
What is everyone,
What's up, everybody?
Who are we? Really?
I'm Dre, and this is...
Kaye. That's Kaye. Thank you very much.
Ooh, put some respect on it.
It might be spelled differently later. But that's my prerogative.
We're not continuity experts. We're just here to bring the vibes.
Ain't married to the game. Loving it all the same.
So I guess we should also probably mention general stuff about us. Why we got into BTS, how we got into BTS, maybe hobbies and stuff, so the girls can connect.
Relatable.
So do you want to go first or... All right, well, I will go first then.
Wow, that's a good idea. Yeah.
So, as I said, I'm Dre. Things I like to do, I like to draw and paint and talk endlessly about the legends, honestly. Bangtan Sonyeondan. And that is why I'm here. How I got into BTS, that it's a complicated story, but not actually, because I'm about to date myself pretty hard here. I was really into the social media platform 8 Tracks.
Ooh, vintage.
Where for those of you who don't know, 8 Tracks was and I'm pretty sure it still exists. I'm talking about her the past
She
tense.
did.
She's dead. She doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh my god.
But yeah. So 8 Tracks is kind of a playlist site where people put a whole bunch of songs on a playlist, and was really big on Steady Blur because I was that type of girl.
Oh yeah.
But people would just make a playlist with a mood, kind of how people do on YouTube now,
Yeah.
just very specific playlists to study to, or bossa nova classics to go to sleep to, or yo, you trying to get moited, type of vibe there. And so I was really into that. And so one of the random playlists that I really loved had a song on it, which I now know to be off of Too Cool for School. I like it. But I at the time, I knew nothing, knew absolutely zero Korean, and
nothing about K-pop.
Nothing, not too much about K-pop, because I did 2 p.m., but very, very casual fan, super casual fan. But the title of the song and the name of the group was in Korean, and I didn't know, I was man.
That says something.
I was she's saying some type of something.
Right.
Wish I could be privy.
Can't even look it up because, woo!
Yeah.
I don't have the keyboard for that.
Yeah, didn't even know I needed another keyboard. I was that's square. Those are some square letters. And so, essentially, the search was on from then, because, I loved that song so much. On 8 Tracks, you couldn't literally play a specific song. You have to
you have to listen to the whole thing.
On so it's it's basically if somebody gave you a Spotify link, but you could only shuffle it. Didn't matter.
You do not have the capacity to actually you'd have to know what the songs were, or trust the person who made the playlist, that they would do a good job. Everything's ordered correctly,
right.
So that you can just listen to it straight through. Because you can only listen to it straight through, but one time maybe it can loop.
Right.
But you're listening to it's like a CD.
Yeah,
You're listening to a
but
CD.
it's a CD on shuffle, like
CD on shuffle that's really on the radio, so you really have no control over anything.
Yeah, like you're just there.
Playing. You can just play and pause. That's all you do.
And so I remember, I'm pretty sure I got you involved in this search as well, like to try to figure out like what language is this, because it's not 100% in English. Like at the time, couldn't Google it.
This is back when you had just to struggle.
Yeah,
you had to know a guy that knew a guy.
Yeah, like
you didn't know anything.
You had to know them, like, you know, and so basically, like, yeah, like just scouring the internet, trying to find like some scrap of something to figure out who is this, like, please. And like, you know, listen to it like almost every day. I think it's probably a summer, like, as well.
Probably.
You know, 2013 or whatever. But yeah, like just being like, like it ended up being non-conclusive. Like I had no idea who sung it, but you know, looking back on it retrospectively now, like just really loving Suga's voice, like really loving Jungkook's voice, like just being like totally enthralled and being like, oh my god, who are these people? And so, you know, a couple months went by, and then YouTube randomly recommended No to me, which is like, this truly is like serendipitous, like how I got into them, just because like
the K-pop gods shone on you and we're like, hey, let me help you out,
let me give you a new hyperfixation, like let me give you something else to base your entire personality around. And I was like, oh, happy, thank you, more please. Like watched No, absolutely loved it, was like, I don't know what it is, but this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. The concept, they're really saying something, like, and that was also back when like they did not put subs.
There was no sub for you.
There was no subbery.
Absolutely not.
And so like
not on their video, not like you really had to. Wow, that's nostalgia. You really had to be like, someone else had to sub it, and you had to just really be like, I guess that's what they could be saying. Like, that sounds like it. That goes with the visuals, okay?
Like, yeah. you really had to trust. Like, you'd be like, okay, I'ma hope that y'all, like, I don't know, seems legit. On brand.
Yeah, like, that seems like something that seems like it goes. Because you literally are so lost. You have no idea what they are saying. And so somebody could have just been writing the essay and then the thing in the comments and you're like, okay, yeah. Like,
oh wow, like, love this or whatever. But yeah, like from there,
alas,
from like, I love the times having changed. But yeah, and like from there, just like literally obsessed, like watching everything I could, like off of Bangtan TV, like Bangtan Bombs, like their logs. Oh my god, I would watch, like, I think originally my bias was Tae. But then, like, after No, like...
Understandable.
Like, you know, just, like, really, really watching No as many times as I did. Like, I was like, something about that wealthy housewife hair. Yeah. Suga, please.
I was like, it was the hairstyle. Suga really pulled you in. He was like...
Like, I got you. Like,
I got it.
And I was like, oh,
say no more. I
just was like, oh, okay. Like, laser focused, honestly. And so, yeah, like, just, like, watching Suga's logs, like, so many times. And, like, he used to do, like, album reviews and...
Oh, I love those.
Oh, my God. Those. Like, peak. Watching Rookie King.
Woo!
Girl!
That was you. You tried...
loved Rookie King.
You were there for the that's for the OGs.
Like, if you
some of y'all don't even know.
If you haven't
even heard.
If you haven't watched it, please watch Rookie King. Like,
I mean, okay, maybe. Like, sure.
I think it holds up. Like, it's like as chaotic
Right. If anything,
Like-
no, like watching Rookie King will show you why people are so down for them. Like, why ARMY
And people.
ARMY and
we
people
can
will-
extend it to people.
and will be down, like, so people who maybe don't know them so much, but then like maybe they watch Rookie King, but we also see that also when people then watch Run and they're like, oh wow, these guys are hilarious, like, you know, because they're just chaotic.
Run BTS.
Yeah, Run BTS. Like, I forgot they have a song called Run as well. Like,
Come on.
I'm so sorry. Like,
She's an instant classic. Like,
Run BTS. Let me make sure I get the nomenclature together.
Right.
But yeah, like, you see, because it's like they're like your group of friends. They're like maybe, or like either the friends you have or the friends you want to have.
Right.
Or they're just like very entertaining, funny people, and you know, it's just. Again, it's the relatability for me, like, that really cinches it all in, because like, wow, not only are they like talented, you know, great singers, great performers, dancers, all of that, you know, I'm entertained in this entertainment way, but then also they're funny as heck. Like, they're super funny, and they're like super, like, just hilarious.
I'm probably gonna have to edit this in the front, but like, as you just censored heck, I remembered that, like, like, if you're like under 15, you probably shouldn't watch this, listen to this, just because.
Don't watch it with your ears.
Yeah, like,
it really has nothing to do with age. It's like, if you're sensitive to foul language,
yeah, that's better. Like,
don't play this in the church group. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
this is
like,
not it.
because
we've got stuff to say.
Well, and also, like, I know me, and I know I be throwing the F word out there, like,
I'm an adult,
like sprinkles, you know,
sprinkle,
like, it's it's the conversation enhancer, like, that's how you know I'm being real right now, kind of thing.
It adds the spice, you know.
So yeah, you know, if you're not down for that, like, hey, I'm letting you know, post the beginning, but this will be edited in the front. If you don't like the foul language, if you don't like the stupid jokes, probably not the podcast for you. So, yeah, that's basically how I got into BTS. I was thinking about, like, doing, like, maybe like a giveaway, like, probably like in episode 3, because I obviously have to, like, draw this, but just kind of, so, like,
don't promise it yet, don't say anything.
Well, like, if people
don't even put it on their radar, let them find out.
Fair. Like, I can
intense.
I can always edit this out, but just like having a giveaway in which we do, like, if they can guess who are both of our biases, current biases, so, you know, hasn't been stated, but so gotta make sure to not, don't say it. to not say it.
We're going through the past.
But if you can guess our current biases, then you get a print.
Ooh, love that.
Yeah. So
a physical print?
It depends on how I'm feeling. Most likely a physical print.
You'll get something.
You get a little something. Something.
I guess it's like a Staples.
Yeah, like
Staples, FedEx, maybe. Anyway.
Well, yes. So
I don't let it. Anyway.
Of course. You know, uninteresting conversation gets the axe. But yeah.
Too many.
Yeah. Can't think of necessarily what else. I think it's just introduce yourself, what you're into, and how you got into BTS. Was what the initial stuff was. So, all right, passing the buck to you, Kaye.
Hey y'all, I'm Kaye.
Hi, Kaye.
Yeah, that's one. That was the first one. The second one,
what are you into?
What am I into?
Hobbies of
my
sorts.
Hobbies. I'm into
not hobbies.
I'm into hobbies too, but I'm into.
Oh my god.
But is he my current bias? Stay tuned.
God.
You gotta get the intrigue, darling. Gotta get the intrigue. I am into art of all kinds. I'm into music, obviously. I like to cook. I love me some food. If you want me to talk about food, honey, like,
Oh my god.
I like to eat. I be eating, okay, and not just anything. I like to eat good food. Good food for the heart.
Speak on it.
Good food for the heart. Good food for the soul. Okay,
Speak
and
on it.
and like making food, and I like baking. So all you like people that don't like baking.
This isn't the podcast for you.
This isn't the
I'm
podcast
so sorry.
for you. Like, there will be
Oh
no
my God.
baking slander.
We love a cake. We love a pie.
Yeah, like,
Can you imagine?
Oh my god. Like, that's why I say I want them to bake something. Just for my entertainment. Just so I could be like,
Just for the
stop!
run-
Everyone stop!
Just for the run BTS.
Just for the run BTS. But yeah, so that's that. And then how did I get into BTS? I obviously got into them via Dre. But
doing my army duties,
basically, because like what did you do? I think it was like actually into them. Like I had been on the outskirts of K-pop before, but not really like. But everything was like a one-off, just like, oh, okay, that, you know, like, oh, haha, song, you know, what a fun, catchy tune, and then like,
right?
Not be able to find it ever again because I did not know how to search it, and then like back then YouTube was like, if the characters are not, there were no like adjacent English characters,
right?
So everything was written. So again, I don't have the keyboards, honey. Like
right.
I don't even know what I could do to even get this keyboard. You know, so you'd either have to just like have bookmarked it, save the link somewhere, or you know, like it was just like a whole thing,
or like, you know, looking up stuff on like Music Choice or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
we used to do that, like on Music Choice, like so because I was just like, okay, world music, random stuff, okay, you know, and I'm like, oh wow, what's, you know,
because we're adventurous with our music taste.
Yeah, you know, like I like what I like. If it sounds good, it's good. Like I don't care.
Hey, if it's a banger, it's a banger.
It's a banger. If my booty wiggling, it's a banger. Like I'm not gonna,
you know what it is.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna like judge it or like be like, oh, I don't know what they're saying. Like so right. I was like, but my butt's wiggling, so my butt understands and it's having a good time. So why would I stop that? But so, you know, whatever. So that's that. So I definitely would say like got into them during the little in between period between Oh Are You Late Too and Boy in Love.
So like
before that came out, because like I had been listening to like, Oh Are You Late Too,
School of Affair.
Yeah, School of Affair. So I've been listening to Oh Are You Late Too, not I want to say like really like religiously like all the time, but like definitely when I was doing my math homework, I would. So shout out to BTS for getting me through math. Listen to BTS, it makes you smarter.
Period.
I would do my math homework while listening to that album. And now I don't know, because then I would just like listen to it because I think it was like on YouTube, and so there's no track list. So I'm just listening to just constantly listening to it straight through. I don't know what any of these songs are to then like be able to, oh, I like this song or something, right? But I would just put that on, listen to it, do my math homework, and that was a good time. And then it was like, hey, they're coming out with a new song, a new album, new song, and it was Boy in Love. And so, yeah, so listen to this. So that was probably the first video I ever saw. You might have shown me No as well. And like,
I was a No enthusiast.
Yeah, so you probably did. And I was like, cool.
Anybody with eyeballs is gonna be like, hey, I just you should watch this. Like,
I just like Oh Are You Late Too a lot because I remember I really, really obviously superly loved Rise of Bangtan, and then I like Coffee.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot. So I was more like a Coffee enthusiast as well as like Rise of Bangtan.
Right. Which a lot of people don't know is a cover. Which is like,
I didn't know for a very long time. I was like, hey, these people are singing that BTS song. I was like, no, wow, that's their song.
That's a BTS influence. Like,
I was like, oh my God. So sorry about that, guys. I love your work. You know, whatever. But yeah.
Right.
So very much loved them. I think I probably from like Oh Are You Late Too kind of, or maybe because of Boy in Love. Yeah, it was because of Boy in Love I started to actually like look into like, okay, who are these people? Who are these people singing? What are the different, like, who is everybody's voice, so I can know like who has the voice that I like listening to or whatever. And so I can say this because, you know, is it my current one? We don't know. Is
Golly.
I got into it because of Jin. Because he
worldwide handsome.
You know, before he even had that title, he was already pulling the girls. Because he liked video games, and I was really into video games at that time.
Right.
So I was like, oh my gosh, well,
what are we?
We could hang out. Oh my god, like, or whatever. And so, and then I like that he like cooks for everybody.
Right.
And I was like, wow, he's like so cool, like, you know, whatever. And so, yeah, just became really a slippery slope from there. just a wild world of sports from that point on. And yeah, that's kind of if use that as the cutoff of that, like
that's your story. You're sticking to
it, and I just, you know, kept going, just kept. I was more so, I would say, like, they were kind of the gateway into the K-pop world in general as well.
Right.
So I liked them, and then I liked other groups,
right,
as well, and then, you know, so I was kind of you know, check back in with them a little bit, because like even with me going and seeing all the other groups and listening to them, and maybe I like some of their songs, or maybe an album here, it's usually like a song. I don't think I was really into anybody's album at the time. I just like maybe the single or like a couple songs or whatever,
right,
that I heard, and that was kind of it. But I would always, the thing was, like, I would always go back to Bangtan. I would always go back to BTS. Like, every time I went away, I would always come back, you know, come back home. And
fights for my life to not start singing.
Just how many song titles can you put in this in a discussion? But yeah, so that's kind of how it was.
I think it's the same for me as well. Like, BTS is definitely like was and is my bias group still.
Yeah.
Like, just because I don't know, like, I feel like I've liked them for so long. Like, honestly, they're my friends. Like, it's like supporting my friends. Like, buy my friend's album. Like,
basically,
you know,
like, you know.
And like, I think that also like kind of speaks to, you know, part of the reason why like ARMY goes so hard. Like, I don't know, how do I want to say this, because it's like
let us some actual OGs. Like, again, it doesn't matter when you got into Bangtan or got into BTS. It doesn't matter. Right. Like, you know, all are welcome here. You know, we love you all. But it's like, let us some OGs tell you why, like, why they are as poppin' as they are, why ARMY is as big and as down bad as they are for this group. Because of, and it's like, there's thousands of videos on TikTok.
Well, and it's also
about that, but
yeah,
you know.
and well, I guess how I want to phrase it is that, like, you know, BTS has always kind of made ARMY, like, we all kind of feel like family, in the sense of, like, you know, they take care of their fans, like, you know, not just in like the kind of like general like K-pop like fan service kind of way, but then also like, you know, like, so it's kind of like that closeness, like, so there's like a mutual respect there, where it's like, you know, we know that you are a thinking sentient being, like, you're not just like, you know, hot guy, like, you know, like, you actually care about us, about the music, about, like, you know, us getting to do what we want, that kind of thing. And then especially like, you know, if you've been here for a while, like in the fandom for a while or whatever, and you see like how kind of like the trials and tribulations of getting other people to respect their craft as much as, you know, the fandom respects their craft, and like just kind of being like, oh my gosh, you know, I feel like definitely in the beginning, like, there was like this kind of culture of like, you're definitely like their street team, and like, just, oh my gosh, like, oh my god, are you talking about music? Well, do I have a musical act for you, kind of thing. Like, and I always kind of loved that, because it's different. It's like, okay, hey, I've got an elevator pitch for people getting into BTS. Like, if you like this kind of music, you listen to this song. If you like this kind of music, you listen to this song. If you like production quality, if you like deep storyline, watch this video.
If you like dance, if you like dancing, if you're a dancer, like, here, watch this.
Right.
Look at this move. Like, isn't that, this performance or whatever.
Right. If you like comedy, boy, do I have a variety show for you. Run BTS. Like, we're like 155 episodes in. Like, you've got content endless. Like, and just kind of having like that, like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna go hard for mine. Like, and yeah, like, that's like,
and I think that's the difference. I think people especially who are new to the K-pop world, and then so new to Bangtan, but then also new to the K-pop world as well. Right. So in the contrast between maybe Western artists and the K-pop world, we have like Western artists kind of have the idea of fan service, but like, I feel like it's in a different way, and it's not really a lot, right? Because I feel like more like Western artists are like, hey, like, I did my work, watch this movie, watch this show, listen to this album, and then like, leave me alone. Like, let me eat in peace, let me go do whatever. Or like they're not really like trying to put out extra content for you, for the fans, right? It's like, hey, and that's fine. Like, nothing wrong with that. Like, you poured your blood, sweat, and tears into this album. Right. Like, you're good. Like, okay. You've probably been like working on for like 3.5 years. Let me go label just let you put out or whatever. Right. Let me go make this concert. Okay. Have this concert, have this tour. And then, now let me sleep in peace, for the next 6 months or whatever. Like, I get that. But it's like, it's different. It makes it different, which makes it novel and makes it exciting when it comes to BTS, because you have, their main job really is just to make music. Just to make music, just to, make the album, make the songs, make the shows, performances, and that's it, technically, right? But then it's like, but they literally go above and beyond, because even the kids in the K-pop industry not all of them are doing that either, right? Now they are, but back then they weren't really. Maybe you had your little rookie group show to get to know the idol or whatever, and then that was like it. That was it. Maybe you had if you had one, you had one, and that was it, right? But like, they technically have 3. You know what I mean? Like, they have 3 shows. Three shows, but then that's not including the Bon Voyage, or that's another show. Right. Them like out in the world on vacation, and then now in the soup, so they have 5 variety shows, different concept variety shows that they do for you. They don't have to at all. They don't have to do nothing. They can be like, I'm at home chilling, cameras off, like, they're like, leave me alone, kind of thing. And that's what a lot of people do, which is fine. But it's like the fact that they literally are going above and beyond. They interact, like, they interact on social media. Like, yes, other like Western artists and other K-pop people like do that as well, but it's like, maybe it's because there's 7 of them, aside from just like the one person, like one person or 2 people that would be doing it. So 5 people, like, so it seems like it's a lot. You're getting a lot of content because you're getting something from one of 7 persons at a time, 7 individuals. Yeah, but it's still the fact that you're getting content, and then they put out Bangtan bombs, so that's like behind the scenes stuff. Again, I don't know how to do that, but I'm giving you that anyway. Like, I'm still giving that to you. So it's kind of like, stand BTS for clear skin, because you will always be well fed. Now the girls are trying to catch up, but that's another story. But like, it's about how, like you're saying, like how they take care of their fans in that way, right? By giving you really giving you a lot to them. Right, they're not gonna give you all of them. Yeah, they're not gonna give you all of them because they don't have to. Because I don't even have to give you what I don't have to give you what I've gave, but it's been given, and enjoy. You know, so it's kind of like, it's pretty much that. Yeah, that's that on that. I guess we could talk about like the big question. Brain, what is it? So okay, get this. You could be stuck in any Bangtan music video Oh my god, I should have looked this up because I don't know.
What?
I still
What
don't
music
know.
video would you want to be stuck in?
Oh my god.
Let's put 5 seconds on the clock.
Oh my god. So okay, like I said, like stop, don't do that. I said Serendipity. Because I really enjoyed the aesthetic, but I didn't know if does that count? So it's like any.
Yes.
Okay. So then yeah, definitely.
I'm not that mean. I wouldn't be like, for the singles, like singles only. Like
yeah, I would definitely probably I just really enjoyed that. Butter is also nice, but I think if I had to think, I was like, a Serendipity definitely is
okay.
Is the one for me because it's just like cozy and fun. Oh, Stay Gold. Are we including Japanese?
I like it's literally not that deep.
Okay, My Universe is also good too.
Yeah. It's okay.
So yeah,
like
that would be my
serendipity.
Yeah, that was the one that I thought of first. So we'll say that.
Serendipity for aesthetic reasons.
Yeah, Serendipity for each one for the reasons. Serendipity for aesthetic reasons. Butter just because nothing bad is happening.
Wow.
Nothing sad is happening in that music video. And then Stay Gold because it's also kind of for aesthetics. It's just like kind of pretty.
Well, but then like, you know,
but then My Universe is like it's jumping.
Jungkook was trapped under the ground for Stay Gold as well.
But then Stay Gold because of the tree.
Okay,
that's the main,
and that's where you would stay. You're like
yeah, like that. I'm at that level, so like,
okay,
I could just pull up when I'm at that.
Fair.
Pull up, and there I am. But
Fair.
Serendipity because I love it's like cozy and it's like you're at the house and you just snuggling with your cat and then there's like stars and I love all of those things.
Okay,
so
I respect that.
Ticks every box for me.
I think.
What about you, madame?
I think I would probably. I forgot about My Universe somehow, so that's a good one.
Because I was like, wait, does that count? Because that's a collab. Like Coldplay's there. Is that all right? Like,
but then like BTS is also there. I feel like, well, okay. So I was gonna say DNA just because you know.
Again, nothing bad happens to DNA.
Right, but then like okay. DNA because you know bright, fun, quirky, like love the colors, love the you know, okay, for aesthetic reasons, simpler way to say that. But then I would also say Spring Day just because I want to explore the world. Like I want to know like what's just beyond the river bend. Like I'm curious to know. Yeah, because like I feel like there's like so many different sections of the Spring Day music video that like, you know, going to Omala's, like riding the train, big tree in that one too, you know. We love nature, we love
a big tree, we love a big tree, yes, big tree.
And so like I would definitely that's just purely for like on some explorer stuff, but then also like My Universe as well, just because you know we love the Guardians of the Galaxy vibes.
Heck yeah.
And just kind of like trying to like, I don't know, explore the world in a little spaceship or whatever.
Right.
Dap up DJ LaFreak, like be like,
heck yeah,
keep
like,
on spinning my song, girl.
That's right, girl. You need help? Like, I got you. Like, we doing it, girl.
Right, like Music Outlaws, we love that. Like,
heck yeah, like
it's like Cowboy Bebop, but with like music.
Where the freeform jazz is actually part of.
Yeah, literally, like
it's actually part of the thing.
It's part of the plot. But
yeah. So yeah, there you go.
All right.
Yeah, that's probably. I'm gonna stick to that one because I was like, ooh, but I'm like, nah.
Because I was like, oh wait, ego, like
yeah, like ego, Digita, like.
I feel like I wouldn't want to be in the Digita.
If I was, you know, I could just be like I don't know.
Because you're kind of a peasant, really.
Right, but like I could just be chill.
Like if
I'm a shop owner.
I would want to be in the Digita music video only if I could be a part of like Suga's cool gang of friends.
There you go.
That's the only reason.
I'm the one, like, you know, Digita. I love it. But anyway,
All right. Well.
Period. That's a wrap.
And that seems like that's the end of the episode. When we run out of things to talk about, that's the end of the episode. So, any closing remarks? How was this experience for you?
Lots of fun. Really enjoyed it. Damn BTS for clear skin.
As you've said.
And mental health also, and a higher vibe.
Wow.
Get into it.
Yeah, I thought this was really fun.
It was fun. Yeah.
I have definitely.
This is fun too.
I've definitely been putting up recording this episode for what, like 3 years now?
3 years.
Like,
cute years. 3 cute years.
Yeah. So, actually, here's to productivity. Here's to, ARMY forever, Bangtan forever.
OT7 till heaven,
Teamwork makes the dream work. All of the isms. And that's that on that. If you liked this episode, want to see more from us, or I guess hear more from us,
see it with your ears.
would be more.
See it with your ears.
For the synesthetes out there, if you want to see more of us, then drop a comment. Be like, hey, I want you to talk about this, or what's your little
what do you think about that? What do you think about this?
Use your noodle about this one,
Noodle.
Use your noodle. Noodle. Do the noodle dance. But yeah, so I think
episode 00, that's a wrap.
Done. Bye guys.